Now, joining us to teach us how to really be prepared for an emergency is Lance Ulanoff. Hi, Lance.
Hi.
How are you? Of course, there's great new apps that we can utilize during emergencies.
Right, and I just want to talk generally about the way all of these apps kind of relate to these things. You know, if you see that a hurricane or some disaster is on your way, you want to plan ahead. You want to stay connected. You want to share as much information as possible. You don't ever want to take unnecessary risks.
Right.
You want to follow instructions, listen to authorities. Don't wait it out. Be safe before the major event and document the damage if you can and check in on family and friends. So I have apps.
Okay, show me.
Okay, so this is called Zillow. And what Zillow does here, Zello, I should say, Zello does
yeah,
here.
I was like, Zillow, isn't that some real estate?
Zello does here is it's a push-to-talk app. So basically, it's like a walkie-talkie. Now, I'm trying to talk to my wife right now, who is on the line waiting for us. Hopefully, she can hear us. Did you hear us, Linda? So,
hello?
Right, so she can hear us. So basically, you don't need a cell phone. You can just pick it up. It uses Wi-Fi.
So this can...
Right.
So even...
I'm here.
Okay.
All right, and now we're leaving you.
All right.
All right, we're leaving you.
Okay, we got it.
All right, so this is called In Case of Emergency, and here, this is so simple and it's so perfect, and it's about planning ahead. Put all of your medical information on this and set it as your lock screen. Why? If you have passed out, if you are unresponsive, they can look at this immediately and know what your blood type is, if you have asthma, if you have epilepsy, anything that they need to know, it's right there. They don't have to unlock your phone, so it's just so smart. So let's talk about Nextdoor. This is a social network for your neighborhood. Usually it's just for buying and selling stuff, talking about little things. But in the case of an emergency, you can find out, hey, is all of our electricity down in this neighborhood? Are there down power lines? Get information like that because your neighbors who are verified are telling you about it.
Wow.
So you've probably heard of Gas Buddy, right? Gas Buddy is about finding great gas prices, but it's also about finding gas, period, and diesel when there is none. When I looked at Wilmington, Virginia, which you can see...
That's happening right now.
So in Wilmington, Virginia, when I looked, there was no power, there was no gas at any...
North Carolina or Virginia?
I'm sorry, North Carolina.
Right.
So you could see there were no power, there was no gas, and that you wouldn't travel to a place where you're not going to find gas, wasting your time. Facebook, disaster response, okay? So this is disaster response on Facebook, which also has safety check. And what happens here is you can check in and say, I'm okay, or find out if your friends are okay. You can also, if you want, donate directly through here to the Red Cross.
Oh, wow.
So, and it's, again, it's verified, so you know what's going on.
Okay, we have to take a break. We're going to have a few more apps when we come back. More with Lance Ulanoff. Stick around. Okay, Lance, give us a few more.
All right, so let's get right into the FEMA app. Of course, this is federal government. You've got things like alerts, preparedness, and also one of the things I really like is that you can share photos and they're verified, so you don't have garbage photos coming over social media saying this is what's happening when it's really what's not happening.
Yes, right.
Life 360, what a great way to keep track of your friends, family, and your elder circle, including my producer, Ed.
Yeah, there's Ed.
So Ed can check in. I can see where Ed is. It's just a really good way.
He's right there.
Again, it's knowing where people are in situations like this. You really can't put a price on it. iHurricane, look, if you are interested in how hurricanes really work and the paths they're taking in the Atlantic and the Pacific, this is the app for you. There's Florence.
Oh my gosh, wow.
There's Florence, and there's the path they took. And by the way, there's where it's going. And guess what? When it leaves the land, it becomes a hurricane again. It's amazing. And if you're into disasters, if you want to know where disasters are happening everywhere in the world, you can look at Disaster Alert. It will actually alert you to stuff. And if you pay a little money, you get local basically local alerts.
Well, this is all very helpful stuff. There's going to be more on our website, so make sure you check it out. Lance Ulanoff, everybody, thank you so much. These are very helpful. Make sure you check out